In my 25 years as a former Maryland State Trooper, I had a variety of different assignments. I worked uniform road patrol for 2 years. I worked undercover for over 8 years. I worked as a criminal investigator and supervisor. And then towards the end of my career, I got more involved in training. We unfortunately live in a very violent world, and it seems to be getting worse all the time. We're always in danger of and in fear of terrorists and explosions and bombs and weapons, violence in the workplace. Pick up the newspaper. You know, I hate to compare when you talk about human life and talk about money, but you have to consider that there's millions and millions of dollars that are being paid out every year because of these tort claims that are put in, because people are put into a working environment where they ended up getting hurt or they end up getting killed because of the person they're working beside at that plane happens to be on drugs or they're on alcohol, or for whatever reason they had the potential for violence and bringing in weapons and bombs and the like. So it's not enough to bury your head in the sand and say, hey, I didn't know. That's not good enough. And the courts are not accepting the excuse of, hey, I didn't know. I didn't know the person had drugs. I didn't know that they had the potential for violence. You know, and the courts are saying, I don't want to hear that. I want to know, what have you done to prevent this? Things get stolen. People still get hurt in the workplace. They still get robbed. They still hire bad employees. Everyone does. But we want to try to minimize that by helping you be better informed, by asking the right questions and screening those folks to make sure that you do hire the best of the people, whether we're talking about retail, whether we're talking about wholesale, a person in the warehouse that's driving a forklift. I mean, every bit, I look at that piece of equipment that they're operating that someone could get hurt or killed on, and you don't want to be responsible if that person happens to be using drugs. Which all comes down to everyone, every company, every business that produces any product that wants to make money, that deals with people, and everyone needs to have training in how to interview, what to say, what not to say, and to find out if they are doing the right thing, in fact. And it ought to be a top priority for everyone, if for no other reason, just to keep us safer out there in the field. To be able to listen to the words, watch the body language, to understand what a person is about to do. In the 25 years I was with the Maryland State Police, I had seen an awful lot of things that a lot of people will never experience, that hopefully they will never see in their lives.
70 years.
What separates us from a lot of other companies offering similar services is that we not only provide the training, but we're there for you after the training. If you have any questions, all you have to do is pick up the telephone. We're available 24/7 to give us a call if you need help. If the law enforcement needs help, we'll be glad to go in there to assist them. We'll pick up where they stop or where they can't because of their resources. We've designed the training to meet your particular needs. We walk around, we talk to you, we find out who it is that you service, your internal or your external customers. We design the training with you to help you pick and choose the things that you would think would best serve your customers, obviously. But there's always room for improvement. That improvement is going to come through training.